Hello and howdy everyone. I'm here to talk about the directorial debut, I'm almost certain of that, of the RZA, the man with the iron fists. It was okay. I guess I got exactly what I was expecting. I may have overplanned a little bit. I thought that this would be great to watch while drunk, and though it certainly should be seen as least sober as you can do, but I can't say that I can remember much. It's kind of forgettable. The story is just paper thin. Just paper thin. There's a lot of heart in it, a lot of appreciation for the genre, which I like, but it was mostly just, seriously, I had drank most of a 12-pack before I even started watching this movie, and I still didn't have a good time, and being mostly drunkened, you would think that a movie like this would be a super time. I think I'll give it a 4, maybe 5. Maybe 4 is too harsh. It did have some excellent production value. The special effects were good. Character designs were good. Costumes were good. The production value was high. Looked good. So maybe a 5 is okay. It's because they did like half of it. Like dead on, but like everything visual, is pretty damn good. But anything that would make you care or want to watch the movie or just stay interested and follow the movie is kind of weak. Basically, it's a clan, I guess I could call them that. A warrior clan is transporting gold for the Chinese government. Someone steals that gold and betrays. Actually, it's the same clan. The clan that is tasked with moving the gold has a, what do you call it? A coup? No, insurrection. There you go. It's an insurrection, and some of the lieutenants and captains take over, kill the clan leader, and whatever, disappear with the gold. Then it's like everyone's trying to one, avenge the death of the wrongly killed clan leader, as well as get back the gold. Before the Chinese government just unleashes hell on everybody. So yeah, you've got warring clans, several different warring clans, not that I can remember any of them. And you've got the man with the iron fists stuck in the middle. He makes weapons for everyone. He's pretty much neutral until he's made like not neutral, and his true love is killed, and actually his arms are then cut off, and so he then says, "I'm going to make my ultimate weapon," and they're his iron fists, and it seemed that he was making a lot of ultimate weapons. And just a lot of cool weapons that, whatever, unique to the user. And I don't know, I just found it funny that, I'm going to make my ultimate weapon now. And it's a couple of hands, Cast is good. The acting swings back and forth, swings back and forth. Again, this is a very Asian-centric film. Half the time I kind of thought that I'm not certain that they're Chinese actors. They could be, various ethnicities, but I'm going to call them Chinese actors just to, group them together. I thought some of the Chinese actors perhaps had English overdubs, you know, again holding true to the genre standards, but still it's like, you know, in this day and age, you know, you could probably find someone who could act for you. But I'm not saying that they definitely did that, but I felt that many of the Chinese actors had flawless American English accents, and I thought, well, maybe that's overdubbed, you know, like they used to do. But the reason I say that is that the acting swings wildly back and forth between being acceptable, you know, for the genre, whatever, it's fine, and then just to be like really bad, just like really bad acting. It just kind of it kept on making me cringe, you know, a little bit. All of the bad acting. You've got some, you know, really good actors in here. You've got, let's see, Russell Crowe, the RZA, Lucy Liu, Rick Yun, David Bautista, Jamie Chung, Chung Lei, and Byron Mann. I can't tell you who most of those people are, though I was familiar with a lot of faces at least. You know, I recognized the face, but I couldn't, you know, pick out. I also wanted to, commit to memory some of the lovely ladies I saw in this film. Zhu Zhu being one of them. I had never heard of Zhu Zhu before, and she is absolutely beautiful. David Bautista, the wrestler, he plays an interesting character. That's something else about the film. You know, there's kind of a lot of fantastic things going on. For example, David Bautista's character can turn into, I think they said brass. They kept on calling him, I believe, the brass man, or maybe bronze man, something. Anyway, he's basically Colossus from X-Men. He can turn his flesh into hard metal. I would like to have known something about how these people, do they just get these abilities through training? Are they born that way? You know, did he have no choice in life but to be a mercenary? You know, just something I could, I could totally accept saying, hey, this guy trained all of his life and focused his chi and is able to turn his flesh into metal. And I'd be like, okay, you know, at least you told me that, at least you explained that to me. But here it's just like nothing. You know, he just turns into metal, and it's like, oh, well, okay. And there are various other, like, superpower-esque, you know, things that again, just give me 10 seconds of exposition about how they have these abilities. You know, is it training? You know, whatever. It's just totally unexplained, not even referenced. And I wanted to know something more about this world, because again, it had no problem pulling me into it because it's visually, you know, very busy. You know, there's a lot going on, and it's kind of easy to be pulled into the world through the visuals. But again, it's just like, once you're there, you're like, okay, so when can I go home? You know, when is this all going to be over? You know, I'm very confused. I don't know what else to say. Again, I tried not to take it too seriously. Obviously, I don't think too many people took it seriously. But I just thought it could be better. You know, I just thought it could be better. I don't know what else to say about it. You know, I think the disc that I rented contains both rated and unrated versions of the film. When I'm faced with that decision, I always pick the rated theatrical version, just because that's what came out in theaters, and had I seen it in theaters, that's what I would be sitting here reviewing. So I picked the theatrical version, so I have no idea what the difference is. Again, I'm kind of having troubles remembering how it ended. That may be due to my own inebriation, but I didn't really care and I can't remember too well about, well, I mean, I know the good guys won, and justice was achieved. Revenge was successful. But I really can't tell you much more than that. Yeah, okay. I think I'm pretty much done here. It was okay. If you're a fan of the genre, I would definitely check it out. You probably already have. It's entertaining, dumb, and kind of careless, but mildly entertaining nonetheless. So there you go. I think I've said all I need to say. So there you go. That's The Man with the Iron Fists from the RZA, and I give it I'll give it a 5. Why not? I don't want to be too hard on it, but part of me kind of wants to give it a 4 too. It was not great. All right, thanks much.